Patrick, your character of Lou is the only main character from the first installment that is around this time.
Right.
What did you learn from Keith Carradine to get ready for this?
You know, the one thing, Keith does so many wonderful things. He's got such a soul that for me, I was real careful not to imitate him. I'm at a different point in my life. Lou's a much different guy at that point. He's a much more earnest guy. I think he's not as seasoned. He hasn't seen The Massacre at Sioux Falls yet. So I think I was pretty careful in not just trying to do my impersonation of Keith Carradine, because I don't know if that really serves the play, the piece. I will say there are certain, he has such a grounded, almost folksy way of speaking that centers Lou. So if anything, that probably, weaned its way into my, or weaved its way into my brain. But there wasn't a whole conscious, let me walk how he walks, talk how he talks.
One thing I liked about your performance and the way it was written is you can definitely see on Allison Tolman's character, the grown-up version of your daughter.
Yeah.
You can see where she gets some of that sixth sense and perception.
Yeah. Well, and that's the writing. I mean, what's great is to see the combo of both Lou and Betsy and how that creates Molly. I could see that in the first couple episodes, and I thought, this is going to be great, because Allison did such a wonderful job in season 1, so it was nice to sort of see, it wasn't just the dad that created that. Obviously, that seems like a silly thing to say, but you see even Betsy's influence in law enforcement, and I think that's pretty exciting.
You had a lot of scenes with Ted Danson, too, who I've always loved. What was he like to work with?
Terrible. He's awful. He's a horrible person. I mean, he's just what you think. In the way that he's just a very giving, wonderful guy. I think the surprise for most people is when you see he's got is amazingly versatile in the strength that he has. And I knew those very simple, beautiful beats in the last episode for me were just so heartwarming. He's not only a total pro, that goes without saying, but there's just a real grace with him that's you just want to believe what he's saying, even if he's talking about his strange obsession with sign language.
We're an awards website, so I've got to ask you, if this role brings you to the Emmy Awards this summer as a nominee, what would that mean to you?
A tremendous amount. The last time I was fortunate to be nominated for an Emmy for Angels in America, and it's been a long time. And this is one of those jobs that, and I have very rarely this has happened, where it's both a critical success and a commercial success, meaning water cooler talk, and fans love it, and critics enjoy it, and that to me has reached a very wide audience, and it's also nice. Look, as a guy that is the ballast for a lot of these roles, it's not super flashy, and so I'm just glad, thankful that people have picked up on trying to be as solid and steadfast as I can, in the midst of all the craziness of the other characters. So anything that comes with that is a happy reward. So
what happens this time? At least one thing is, last time you had to compete against almost your whole cast. So,
That's
so
true.
here you're by yourself in lead.
That is a good point. Yeah, no, it was. Listen, it's all icing on the cake at this point.
Well, good luck with that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.